Hi, my name is Siobhan and I'm one of the sibling support specialists at Friends of Karen. The social workers, sibling support specialists, art therapists, and child life specialists work to provide emotional support and illness education to the children and families that we serve. Our job is to dispel fear and confusion around illness-related issues. We know that this is an especially stressful time due to the disruption and effects of the coronavirus. Though there are certainly differences between COVID-19 and the illnesses that the Friends of Karen families face, many of the reactions and feelings to life-threatening illnesses and pandemics are similar. We understand that this can be overwhelming as a parent and can be confusing as to what to say to your kids. We're happy to lend our years of expertise and share knowledge in talking to children about illnesses in a way that is not threatening in order to decrease fear and worry. Our experience teaches us that there are things children worry about with any type of illness. Will I catch it? Will mom or dad die? How do I stay safe? Why do I need to stay away from people? Here are some tips that we hope you will find helpful. 1. First, ask your children what they know about COVID-19 and/or about what's been going on around them. This gives you a chance to see what they understand and allows you to dispel misconceptions right from the start, whether it's a wild rumor they heard at school or a fear that they're going to die because they have seasonal allergies, which we've heard both of these things. You'll never know unless you ask. Create opportunities for open communication and allow for them to ask questions. 2, keep language simple, age-appropriate, and based on facts. Don't lie to your children, even if it is to ease their fears. But you also don't want to have the TV on in a constant loop in the background and show them all these upsetting images on TV. Focus on what we know. What we know is it's a virus that acts similar to a cold or a flu virus. It's spread from human to human contact, and this is where you can explain the reason for social distancing and canceled school and large events like that. And we also know that hand washing is the #1 way to stop the spread of the virus. 3, when things feel out of control around us, focus on what you can control. Educate. If you need to, which you probably will with the younger children, show them how to properly wash their hands. Warm water, at least 20 seconds in between the fingers. Make it fun with bubbles and songs. Be strict about this, as well as no nose picking, and show them how to properly cover up a cough or a sneeze with their elbow or a tissue. Empower them. Say things like, you already know the #1 way to prevent the virus, hand washing, and you're so great at hand washing and keeping safe. Can you show me how you do that? 4, it's okay to admit when we don't know something. And this comes up all the time with the families that we work with critical illnesses. You might say something like, I'm not sure when all of this will be over and you can go back to school and see your friends. We're still learning about a lot. The good news is that they're really, really smart healthcare workers, doctors, scientists who are working hard to find answers and give us advice. 5, validate their feelings. The effects of COVID-19 have been disruptive to all of our lives, and children are no exception. They're highly affected by the quarantine and anxiety of adults. Isolation and sacrifice is something that we often see with the ill children and siblings that we work with. Children may feel restless, tearful, worried, withdrawn, angry, or even aggressive. You may even see some regression in the younger children in particular, like talking, acting like a baby, sleeping issues, difficulty in potty training, etc. May, not guaranteed. No matter what the degree of the behavior or feelings, just acknowledge them and make them feel supported. You may say something like, I see that you're really disappointed that the birthday party was canceled, you're missing your friends from school, or you want to go to the movies. That must be really hard for you. I'm sorry you're feeling that way. I can't control what you're giving up, but maybe together you and I can come up with some ideas that make things a little better. 6, become an expert on making lemonade out of lemons. Try to accentuate the positive and troubleshoot the negative. FaceTime with family and friends, make cards for people that they're missing, and make the most out of the time at home. Maintain some sort of routine if you can, because routines and structure make children feel safe. Keep things in place like bedtime, if you can, and meal times, reading together, etc. Or you can also work on creating a new routine or calendar. Allow children to contribute their own ideas, makes them feel more invested, and add in fun. Allow for fun and creativity in whatever ways feels right for your family, whether it's making a fort, doing sing-alongs, dance parties, movie nights, reading books, making art, my favorite, or baking. There are many free online resources that help beat the boredom of isolation. From virtual tours of famous museums to sensory activities for toddlers. There's a lot of free resources out there and they're accessible, and we'll link some of them below. Number 7, don't get on the panic roller coaster. Children are observers and they watch and overhear more than us as parents realize. They recognize stress and worry and can feel it in their home. They're more likely to remember how your home felt during the virus than the actual virus itself. As parents, it's our job to maintain calm during the chaos and model positive behavior, whether that is proper hand washing or expressing feelings in a healthy way. That being said, make time for self-care. Parenting during a crisis can be especially hard. Remember to take care of yourself the best you can, and whatever that means for you. Ask for help. Friends of Karen, social workers, and sibling support specialists are here for all of the families in our program. It's our great privilege and pleasure to offer support to you. So let us know if you need us.